But we have an opportunity now to get to former UN ambassador and Trump National Security Advisor John Bolton. And I wanted to bring him in to go back for a second to what we were talking about with the president of Iran and the helicopter crash. Ambassador, thank you for coming on the show. We appreciate it. I'm very curious that, the reports right now are that this was an accident. Do you think the helicopter crash was an accident?
Well, we don't know enough to have a definitive answer. It was an old helicopter. They were flying in foggy conditions, apparently. Still, there are a lot of questions that remain unanswered. Why did this helicopter go down and not the other two in the convoy? Why did the other two leave the area when their president might be in serious trouble? We haven't heard any definitive statement by the government of Iran, which leads me to think they're still trying to conclude who they want to blame. That would benefit them most. They're at real risk now of instability in the country. So they're picking a target. Israel, the United States, the usual suspects, could help them stabilize things in their view domestically. I don't see any evidence that you can speak of to this point that it was the United States or Israel. Wouldn't surprise me if the Israelis wanted to do it, and I wouldn't blame them.
Yeah, and I get what they're saying about the sanctions, that we've put these sanctions in place and they can't get good parts for their helicopters. But I mean, come on, this is the president. You would think that they would be finding a way. I mean, they've clearly got a lot of money, that they would be finding a way to maintain that helicopter, even with the sanctions.
Well, they were taking their own risk by doing it. These sanctions have been in place for decades. Just as Iran has been a state sponsor of terrorism since 1979. So I don't have any sympathy for them if they were spending money not just on new helicopters but new planes for their commercial airlines. I certainly wouldn't fly in an Iranian commercial airline. They could have done that. Instead, they spent their money building nuclear weapons, ballistic missiles, and arming, training, equipping, and financing terrorist groups. So they made their decision, and now it's coming home to roost.
Yeah, I know they control the message coming out of Iran, and they're very harsh on protesters there. But we've seen this video from around the world of people celebrating the president's death. Could this lead to a regime change? I mean, is this a moment for the opposition to actually rise up?
Well, I think they should. I've heard a lot of commentary in the media. It's really quite interesting that says this death will cause no change in Iran's foreign policy, no change domestically. I think in terms of foreign policy in the near term, it could make Iran more aggressive through its terrorist surrogates because the Ayatollahs don't want to give the impression that they've been weakened at home. So, it's a classic authoritarian tactic to divert the attention of your civilian population by pointing to enemies abroad. So I wouldn't be surprised at that. But domestically, let's be clear, this is a deeply destabilizing event for Iran, not because Raisi as president was so powerful, because he's not. The supreme leader runs the country. There's something to that title, supreme leader. But Raisi was being groomed, quite possibly, as Khamenei's successor. And with him gone, there's no immediately evident plan B. So they've got a succession crisis now for the presidency. It could be compounded into a succession crisis for the supreme leadership, which could fracture the country's top officials.
Yeah, that's an interesting point, that he was in line to be the next supreme leader. All right, we'll see. We'll see. There's obviously some kind of investigation going on. Who knows whether we'll get the real truth of what happened there, but we'll keep monitoring it. Ambassador John Bolton, we appreciate you coming on. Thank you.
Thanks very much for having me.
Thanks so much for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.